From time immemorial, there have been multiple ways of teaching. For example, sign languages, sticks on sands, blackboards and a chalk, whiteboards and markers. And today, in the digital era, I'd like to introduce you to the uLesson Classboard, a revolutionary smartboard solution to transform the way education is delivered and received. I will be taking you through some of the features today. Let's turn it on, shall we? All right, let's get into some of the functionalities of the Classboard. The Classboard works like a regular mobile device, and some of the functionalities include a browser, file manager, and the uLesson Classboard app, and so much more. The memory specification contains an 8 GB of RAM and a 128 GB of ROM. It is also equipped with a sleep and wake up feature using 2 fingers to tap for locking and, again, to wake it up. All right, let's get into the uLesson Classboard and take a look at some of the functionalities as well. We open our apps and we tap onto the uLesson Classboard app. Right here, as you can see, is the home screen of the Classboard itself. Now, by tapping home, right here you'd have the name of your school and the library you are subscribed to. That is to say, junior secondary school, which would show JS1 to 3, or senior secondary school, as you can see, which would have SS1 to 3. Now here we have the home, search, and resources, which we shall be looking into. Now on the home, as we can see, we have multiple subjects at the top, ranging from mathematics all the way to government. And right here you have the recent videos you might have watched already or you want to rewatch, but this is for easy access to help you refer to videos you've already learned something from. So let's quickly get into one of the subjects and see. Let's take a look at mathematics, for example. Now when you open mathematics, it has chapter 1 ranging to chapter 20. And in each of these chapters are topics that would be taught. For example, right angle triangles, plane shapes, ratio, rate, proportion, and so on. So let's get into right angle triangles. As you can see, this is Introduction to Trigonometry. And right here you have the introduction video, the use of sine, cosine, tangent, SOHCAHTOA, and so on. Now let's head back to the search bar as well. On the search, you can quickly look for a subject. For example, biology. Biology would give you every single lesson you're searching for with its code on the app for easy access for you to watch immediately. Classboard comes with helpful learning resources that are designed to make your teaching experience more efficient with interactive assets. These visual resources help teachers effortlessly explain difficult and abstract concepts to students without wasting time drawing images from scratch. Also, because of how these images are designed, they keep your students engaged and your class interactive. In addition, there's also the Teacher's Guide, a dynamic and compelling interactive guide for learning and teaching, which contains specific and measurable lesson objectives, lesson plans that are not just outlines but comprehensive guides for each lesson, practical real-world applications, student projects, and higher order assessment items to challenge students to think critically and apply what they've learned. The guide is designed to take the burden off the teacher and empower them to do more in the classroom. The Teacher's Guide can be accessed on our website from any device, including Classboard. So, why is this so special? Well, because it gives you more time to focus on teaching, connecting with your students, and making a lasting impact. Now, one of the most interesting features is the whiteboard. Now, let's go over it and show you why it is very interesting. Now we'll go on to More Apps and click on the Whiteboard. Now the thing about the Whiteboard is it has many features. Now this also works hand in hand with the pen, which is a stylus, which is usually connected at the back of the screen and has a magnetic touch that sticks to the back of the screen. Now we'll use this for the Whiteboard to show you the sample. We'll start off with the pen. The pen comes in multiple features, as you can see. While using the stylus, the pen is selected automatically. But when I use my hand, for example, and I click the pen again, it switches back into freehand mode. So while using the stylus and you click, it switches back to the stylus. Now moving on to the eraser. The eraser comes in two functions. The normal function, which helps you erase, and the whole function, which takes a particular portion and erases. And of course, if you have different writings everywhere, you can use the Clear All feature and it wipes the board entirely. Now let's go on to looking at the Select highlight. This comes in handy when maybe drawing a shape, say a square, maybe a circle, and you see that there's a cross section of you wanting to select either one. Now if it's on the pen, you can't select one, no matter what you do. But with the highlight, you tap and you can move. You can hold this and rotate. You can use the edges to increase the size or decrease the size. And most of all, you can change the color of the shape to say, let's look at green. Let's take a look at copying the shape and of course, deleting the shape. The shapes also come in 2D formats. For example, you might want to draw a cone. Click and draw. And you can use your hand as well to tap and draw. Now we'll clear that all up as well. Now let's look at another unique feature of the Whiteboard. We have the normal pen, which gives us the writing ability. We have the highlighting pen, which has a different type of font entirely. And right here, we have the fountain pen, for those of us who really love cursive. And here, we have the text pen. The text pen is a unique type of pen. No matter what you write, it gives you a block image of it. For example, hi, and it changes into that immediately. My name. This is just to say that no matter what you write with the pen, it automatically translates into block letters for you, automatically. Now let's take a look at the feature that has insert. And on the first, we have the image. This allows you to select an image that has been installed on the classboard. For example, I would like to take this image and I would click Add, which brings the image to the screen. And you have the undo button and the redo button. So if I undo, it disappears. Still on the insert feature, we have the table. You can select a row, 2 rows, and a column, 1 or 2. And when you have 4 of them, you have this done. Still on the insert feature, we have the ruler to the protractor, starting with this. Now, you might be wondering what this might do for you at a given time, but let me show you. You can easily draw a straight line, even if your pen is up or down, and you move it to the side, it still draws a straight line for you. You can rotate by holding the rotatory button, and you draw your line. Classboard is more than just a board. It's your digital class assistant that comes with a complete package of over 10,000 video lessons, free teachers' resources, free installation, free delivery, a free stand, and after-sales support. Order the uLesson Classboard by sending us a message through the details on the screen and join the educational revolution to do more in less time with less stress.